Hello guys, this is Zeta of Arken CardZone, and for today, I'll be showing you guys my updated red Machinedramon build for the BT-011 format. For our Digitamas, we're running 4 copies of the EX02 Digimon because we are playing the Gilman Draw engine to turbo through our dex pieces. For rookies, 4 Gilman promos, and 2 copies of the red-purple Gilmons. I'm using this package for the card advantage, especially during the early game. Next, for our level 4s, we're running only 2 Machinedramon. This card will always be good versus Crossheart during the early game. Also, you can evo over it if you have to. For the level 5 Cyborg lineup, we're running 1 copy of the Analogman from BT-1, the secret rare, because it provides you with a big DP boost during your turn. It's very helpful for attacking over DP boosted black-white Greyband stacks. Next, 1 copy of the EX-01 Analogman. We're using this for piercing and for deleting small Digimon when evoed over Machinedramon. Next, 1 BT-011 Analogman for the memory gain when after you delete a Digimon, and for playing here for free if needed. Next, 2 copies of Analogman BT-008 for the Digiwall when you evade over Machinedramon and for attacking unsuspended Digimons. Next, 1 Digimon BT-06 because of its low play cost and because of its DP boost inheritable, similar to Analogman BT-01 but slightly weaker. Next, 1 copy of Digimon BT-09 for deleting small Digimon and Tamers. It is very important versus the Crossheart matchup, especially during the early game. You can bump this card up to 2 copies if your locus is infested with Crossheart. 1 copy of Digimon EX-01 for small Digimon removal when played and for the secret attack +1 inheritable. 2 copies of the Digimon SP-05 for the generic blocker effect. 1 copy of the new Digimon from BT-11 for its generic reboot effect. Also, its main effect, jamming effect, comes up sometimes, especially when you evo it over Machinedramon when you're trying to get into your level 6s via Digivolution. Just 1 copy of the EX-01 Metal Tyrannomon for its reboot effect and for the pluses it provides you when you evo it over Machinedramon. 2 copies of Metal Tyrannomon BT-11 for suspending Digimon and for trashing your opponent's security whenever you delete a Digimon by battle. It is very broken when comboed with Analogman or while you're blocking and attacking unsuspended Digimon. Probably the deck's strongest card right now. Next, 1 copy of Analogman EX-01 for mid-range removal and for the pluses it provides you when you evade over Machinedramon. Next, Analogman EX-01 for its blocker effect and for the pluses that you get from it. Similar to, actually never mind, same effect with Analogman and Metal Tyrannomon. And lastly, 1 copy of Volcanomon ST-12 because it's a big blocker and it provides you with the generic secret attack +1 inheritable. Now for the big Digimon, of course, we are running 3 copies of Machinedramon aka Mugenjamon in Japanese, EX-01. I think 4 is a little bit overkill, but you can run 4 if you don't like the BT-11 version that much. Next, 2 copies of the new BT-11 Machinedramon. It's good for generating card advantage when played or when evoed. Also, it plays a Machinedramon for free when deleted by sacrificing one piece of Analogman by putting it to the bottom of your deck. You can either perform a suicide attack with it after generating advantage, block a big Digimon with it during your opponent's turn, or force your opponent's big Digimon to attack over it with Analogman's effect. Overall, a great card but not a key piece, especially for this specific build. I think it's running more copies is better for the black builds, but for the red based build, I think 1 or 2 copies works just fine. 3 copies of CardZone EX03 for the Digivolve and for refilling your stack with level 5 cyborgs. And lastly, 1 Detexmon, aka Dexmon in Japanese, for board control versus decks that rely heavily on board presence. For the tamers, we are running 1 BT-011 Yagami Taichi for the extra DP and memory correction. It turns your CardZone into a 13k DP Digimon, which can cause problems for a lot of decks right now. Also, it's black, so it enables the use of our black option cards. Next, 1 copy of BT-008 Hero Amanokawa for attacking over big Digimon and for its memory correction. Also, you can play this for free by hard dropping Metal Greymon BT-7 for 7 cost. And of course, lastly, the deck's backbone, 4 copies of the BT-011 Tamer Analogman. It is the deck's backbone. It provides consistency and a lot of defense with its redirect effect, especially if multiple copies are active. Now, for the option cards, 4 copies of Pyrosphere, aka Fireball, for drawing cards and for deleting small Digimon. 2 copies of Hair of the Dragons. It serves a similar purpose as Pyrosphere, but it deletes a 4k DP Digimon instead when you have a face-up Greymon or Digimon with Dramon in its name. You can also run the cross-art option card Heroes of the Sky if you want to. It has a lower play cost but has a little bit less utility compared to this card, so I chose to run Hair of the Dragons. And last, of course, 3 copies of Advance of the Heavy Machine Digimon for Rush and Blitz plays. It becomes a pseudo Gaia Force when hit in the security. And of course, lastly, just 1 copy of Hyper Infinity Cannon for removal and for refilling your stack with cyborgs. The deck can stand its ground against all sorts of decks, even against Crossheart and Blackwire Greymon. The Blackwire Greymon matchup can turn into a big headache, but if you get the right pieces on time, I think you can easily get rid of a level 6 stack with ease by attacking over it without having the need to individual bit because it has immunity. Its consistency and defensive problems from the earlier sets were fixed by Analogman. So please give this build a try. It's a fun deck to play. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe to Arken CardZone. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Peace.